Leafs fans are recovering tonight after what was a hopeful Game 5 between the Maple Leafs and the Florida Panthers. But the nail-biter of a game ended in Florida's favor, eliminating the Leafs from the playoffs. We checked in with Leafs Nation to see how they're doing after this devastating loss.
And just like that, the road to the Stanley Cup for the Toronto Maple Leafs cut short.
Just pure tragic devastation.
They gave it a good go. That's all I have to say.
A promising run in making it past the first round of the playoffs for the first time in 19 years, but falling very short in the second round. A devastating overtime goal by Florida, scoring with about 5.5 minutes left in OT.
You know, it was too bad that they lost, but it was a good effort.
It was a lot of more of the same, you know, for this core group in particular, just not getting the offense in the big moments from Matthews and Marner. The Leafs played well. They're fans, and everyone can make the same old contention. They were good enough to win. Had they got a couple bounces, it could have been their night. Not awful, but it's just we're waiting for that moment.
But when will we be getting that moment fans have been craving for decades? Sportsnet hockey analyst Justin Bourne says some moves will need to be made.
What are we missing here, in your opinion?
At some point you kind of feel like you've exhausted all the different ways to go about it with the same group of guys. And that's not advocating for, getting rid of everyone, but you certainly can't. I don't think fans could feel good coming back with the exact same people in the most important positions within this team.
The loss also a difficult one for players to swallow, understanding that this team that fought so hard may look different next year.
Look around the room and obviously, every guy, battles for each other, works for each other, and this is as tight of a group that I've played on. In my 7 years, and I think we've played with some really great people, some really great teammates, and we've had some really tight groups. But it stings obviously.
Next year.
Now, all that there's left to say is the same thing we seem to say every year. It's better luck next year. Melissa Nakhavoly, City News.